this is Ali. Welcome to my channel. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you hit the bell icon, you'll be notified the next time I put a video out. And in the description below is my email address. If you would like to email me a question, then do so and I will do a video to respond to your question. So why do some people find it hard to let go? Well, letting go is not the easiest process at all. And we've not been used to trusting in the universe and letting go. So it becomes a hard thing to do to start off with. It's something that you have to practice and practice daily, and then eventually you do start to trust. The best way to do this is to actually manifest small things. So if you start manifesting small things that have no attachment to them, so it can be something like seeing a yellow butterfly, a blue butterfly, a lizard, anything like that. If you manifest these small things that you're not attached to, you'll see them within a day or two. Sometimes you can see them instantly. And this is just your way of knowing that actually you can manifest what you want. So that then when you go to the bigger things, you can get into your head that actually it doesn't need to be a struggle and it doesn't need to be hard, and that it will come. Now, once you start trusting, this is when you let go. So our egos like to keep us where it knows where we are. It likes to keep us safe. It likes to keep us in the patterns that we have formed throughout our upbringing and throughout our lives. Now, often these patterns are negative patterns and from negative beliefs, but because they are what we formed from such a long period of time, the ego likes to keep us in these patterns because, like I say, it feels safe there, and that is what the ego is about. It likes to feel safe. It likes to have that control. So the ego comes from a place of right and wrong and guilt and shame. So it likes to make us feel frightened. So we will feel frightened when we're trying to change these patterns and when we're trying to change our beliefs. We can feel frightened, and this is where a lot of our doubt comes from, is from our ego side. So we spend our time fighting until we can get these new beliefs in place. Once we can kind of reboot everything and get new beliefs in place and have them for a period of time, the ego will then start to acknowledge these new beliefs because they are now our beliefs. A belief is what we make it. A belief is what we've made it from our childhood and from our life. So our beliefs are only what we've put in there. So if we start to put new beliefs in there, those new beliefs will then overtake the old beliefs, and the ego will then appreciate those and then be looking after those. So then it will work with us and not against us. But until we get to that point, the ego will keep working against us because, again, like I say, it wants to be safe. And how it feels safe is to keep you within your patterns. Now, the best thing to do in starting to break these patterns and starting to change our beliefs is to, like I say, do meditation as much as you can, and any law of attraction. So watch as much law of attraction as you can. Anything that's positive, do it. Anything that makes you feel good, do it. But also, you need to be really, really getting some small manifestations under your belt, really, so that you can believe. Because you can tell yourself you believe, but until you actually start seeing things, you are not really going to fully believe it. So you need to do the small things. And I know you may think, oh, that's boring. Why do I want to manifest seeing a butterfly? But the buzz you get when you manifest seeing something like that is really good, really, really good. Especially when it's something obscure as well. I mean, the one thing that was the best thing that I manifested one day was I wanted to see an elephant, and we were going out for a walk. Now, I'm not going to see an elephant walking down the road. I mean, not normally anyway. You never know, not normally. So I had said to my son, I want to manifest an elephant, and straight away he's like, well, we're not going to see that. And he's manifesting, he wanted to see red leaves and he wanted to see butterflies and things like that, things that he knew we could see. And I said, no, I'm going to see an elephant. And as we walked down a main road, there was a van that drove past us. It was literally 5 minutes from the house. A van drove past us, and on the side of the van was a picture of an elephant, and the company was actually called White Elephant. So instantly there was my elephant. Now, when you put out to see an elephant, it doesn't mean you have to see a real elephant. I didn't put out to see a real elephant walking down the street. Because, again, if you put something out that you really are not going to believe, there's no point, because this is all about proving your beliefs. So seeing an elephant on the side of a van, it's an elephant. And this is what I'm saying, is it may seem to a lot of people, it may seem, well, actually, I don't really want to do that. You know, I want to manifest £1 million, or I want to manifest this brand new car, or I want this holiday or this new house, you know. But if you can start by manifesting the small things, it gets your beliefs going that actually you can manifest anything you want. And just, you know, I'm not saying don't manifest the big things along with it. That's fine. Have your intentions each day for the main things you want. But also, if you can start doing these little things, then you will start to trust, and then you'll start to let go. Because when you want to see an elephant, you have no attachment to that. It doesn't matter if you see an elephant or not. It's not something that you really, really need to see, and it's not something that you've wanted for such a long time that it's, you know, really griping at you. It's nothing. So it's so easy to manifest it, and by doing those things, it just makes it so much easier for you to let go on the other stuff, because that's exactly what you have to do. You have to give up all attachment to it. You have to give up you basically have to give up. You don't give up your desire for it, but you give up your need and the desire to have it now, and the desire to control it. So your desire to have it is still there. So you're still going to do, you know, you can ask for it in the morning, do your visualization for what you want in the morning, that's fine, write it down. That's brilliant. But then for the rest of the day, let it go. Don't focus on it. And like I've said before, if you're really struggling with something, and it's something that every time you think about it, you start to feel really, really needy of it, or really, really that you have to have it now, and you start asking, well, why is it not here yet? I've been trying to manifest this for such a long time. If you're starting to ask questions like that, then that's the blocks. You're putting those blocks on it. You can't ask the universe when. The universe will deliver it when it wants to. It could take hours, it could take days, it could take months, it can even take years, depending on what it is. And I know you don't want to hear that, but the quicker you align to something, the quicker it's going to come. So the quicker you let go, the quicker it's going to come. That's how you speed everything up, is by really, really letting go. And like I say, it's not an easy process, because your belief system is telling you that, you know, oh, I've not done this before. So you're questioning, but you need to really trust, and you need to really, really believe. And the quicker you can do that, the quicker all of your manifestations will come. So if there's one thing that's really, really tripping you up, forget about it. Really, really put it on the back boiler. The universe knows everything you want. There's nothing that has not gone on in your mind that the universe is not aware of that you want. It knows everything. So you don't have to keep stressing and keep saying, well, actually, I've got to keep asking for this every day, because you don't need to. The universe is very aware of what you want. And if you can align to just the smaller things and be really, really grateful for the smaller things that you're manifesting, and just be really happy about it, then you're starting to align, because you're noticing that you're manifesting other things, and also you're happy about it, and you'll keep doing it. It's like a little game. You can play it with the family. Go out and just, what can we manifest today? And, you know, parking spaces, that's a great one. So I always go out on a busy day. Whenever I'm out on a busy day, if I want to park somewhere, I can manifest a parking space every single time, without fail. I will get a parking space, because I intend, before I even leave the house, to have a parking space. I visualise myself pulling into the parking space, and when I get anywhere where I'm going, it doesn't matter how busy it is, I always get a parking space. So things like that, and then just be really, really grateful to the universe for giving you that space. You know, that space, everything aligned up so that you could pull in at that exact time to get that space, because you believe it. You leave the home telling yourself this is what you want to manifest, and you believe it, and you just give it, and by doing that, you've given that up to the universe. So when you get there, the universe has put that space right there when you need it, at the perfect timing. And that's exactly what the universe does with everything. Everything you want, it will bring to you in perfect timing, but it's in the universe's timing, it's not in yours. So being impatient, being needy, wanting it so much is all making it, putting a block on it, and slowing the whole process down. So you really, really need to stop all of that and just let go and really, really trust. It's all about letting go and letting it flow, and that is it. You let the need of it go, you let the want of it go, and the energy and the vibration just flows, and the universe will line up with that. And before you know it, these things will start coming. So like I say, start small. have your list of the big things you want to do, but have your list of the little small things that have no attachment at all to you, and so there's no resistance, and just see how quickly these things start coming. You will surprise yourself with how quick some of the things you want to manifest, some of the small things will just come just instantly like that, without you even realising it. You'll be thinking, oh my gosh, yeah, I only asked for that this morning, and it will be there. So yeah, really have some fun and practice with this. Okay, I hope that helps you, and thank you very much for watching.